Hey friends, what's going on? This is David Potts with Song Notes, and a really quick one I'm squeezing in tonight. And this one is for This Is America. This is a fantastic brand new song from Childish Gambino. He was on SNL this past weekend. Fantastic performance. I saw this video today. I must have watched it 20 times. Powerful, striking. Can't say enough about it. But this little acoustic riff you hear in the song, I wanted to put out this lesson because it hooked me. It's a cool little 2-chord riff. And in this lesson, I'm going to show you a sort of easy approach to it. I'm going to show you sort of 2 versions, but they're all going to be based on very, almost open chord shapes. We have an F. We're only going to be playing 3 of the notes of the F and a C7, okay? Now, it looks like in the video, the guy is playing it up here, and there's lots of videos you can see of people already doing it where they're kind of doing a lead style, but I want to do one that's, again, beginner-friendly, a bit more accessible if you don't have solid lead playing chops, which isn't really my wheelhouse, right? So I'm going to do what I know, and that's sort of how to work out an accessible version for you. So I hope this is helpful. You saw the tabs into play through there, but I'm going to show you some more stuff. I'm going to talk about how to practice this, okay? How to take it slow. And as always, check out my website, playsongnotes.com. You can find all these tabs there. So pretty simple, right? High level, there's 2 chords we're going to be going back and forth between. We're going to have an F. But instead of doing a full 6-string F, we're only going to be on the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings. Okay, and we're going to be finger picking, by the way. So that's 3rd fret, 2nd fret, and 1st fret on the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string. Okay, ring finger, middle finger, and index. Okay, get comfortable there. That's sort of your bass, right? Your home bass. Now the other chord is going to be a C7. So we're going to keep our index finger still. We're just going to move our ring finger to the 3rd fret of the 5th string, put our middle finger down on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and then we're going to put our pinky down on the 3rd fret of the 3rd string. So it's 3rd, 2nd, 3rd, 1st, okay? You could leave the high E string open, but we're not going to play the high E string in this entire song. This is all based on the middle 4 strings, okay? So that's your C7, and that's your F. So I want you to get comfortable going between those 2 shapes, okay? Because we're going to be bouncing along quite a bit, right? Now, you see the timing here. We're going to have 8 counts on each chord, okay? Pretty straightforward, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's the sort of rhythmic foundation. Now let's look at this finger picking tab here. So I have it mapped out to the timing, and but first learn the notes, take it slow. Pretty much we're going to be walking up the F and walking back down. So get used to just, plucking all the strings individually, right? And basically we're going to walk up and down, walk down again, and then here in the last part of the F we have this. It's kind of tricky, but it's basically from the 3rd fret to the 1st fret on the 2nd string. We're going to do a pull off, and what that means is you ideally will pluck once with your right hand, and by the virtue of removing your pinky, you're going to create the sound of that 1st fret note. See how I got 2 sounds there, but I only had 1 pluck? Right, and pulling off is really tricky. I'm not really a master at it, but basically that's the ideal you want to strive for. But you're going to go 3rd fret to 1st fret and then 2nd fret, which your finger's already on the 3rd string. So that F in total is. Okay, one more time. And I'm sloppy there, right? That's not good. You want to have it cleaner. Okay, that's the idea of the F. All right, and then we're going to the C7. Okay, so a similar thing here. All right, we're not going to do any pull-offs here. We're just going to go walk it up and down again. Then 1st fret, which your finger should be on, and then let go of all the other fingers and play the open G string. And the key, what your mind should be doing when you're letting all your fingers off, is you're switching back to the F. So really on that 3 and 4 and count of the C7 major, your fingers right here should be switching back to the F chord. So let me check this out. All right, so that's pretty much what you're doing over and over again. Now the key to this is take it slow. This song is really fast, and don't feel like you have to play it at the speed out of the gate that you hear, of the tempo of the actual song. Take it really slow until you can do it without mistakes, and then sort of crank up the time as you're able to. Okay, let me show you this other way to play it though, and really the difference here is going to be in the C7 major. So here's the first tab I showed you, and then here's this new one. Let's look again at the first one, and again at the new one. And one more time at the first one, and one more time at the new one. Okay, I did that so you can kind of see what's different here. Basically, it's still a C7. The idea is that this would be the shape. Third, fifth, third, fifth. Third would, if you played the highest string, but basically third, fifth. In this one, what we're gonna do though is basically bar the fifth, fourth, and maybe third string on the third fret with our index finger. And we're gonna put our ring finger down on the fourth string, fifth fret. So we're gonna have third, fifth, third. All right? And the idea here is we're gonna, so lots of walking up and walking down in an arpeggio style like I showed you. And then what I'm doing in this last couple notes here is adding something. I'm basically putting my pinky down. I don't know if this is what you hear in the album, but basically, and then the last note is open. And just like in the earlier part of the version I showed you, the first version, when you play that open thing, that's when you're switching back to the F chord. Okay? So basically, all right, so I show you this sort of second version just to give you something to practice if you want to take a step in moving it a bit further up the fretboard. You can play it up here if you want. I don't know all the notes, but basically this is going to be your root, right? Your root F up here instead of this one. So, there's multiple ways to play this. Again, I just want to show you one that's, again, beginner friendly and that will work if you're sort of familiar with these open chords, right? And this is a great three finger version of the F chord, which is a great one to sort of dip your toes into. And, going between F and C7 is a good sort of combination, right? In general. But anyway, that's the lesson for today. This is a quick one again, but I just wanted to share this with you. This song is brand new, and I had to do something to get this out there because there was nothing showing you how to play it quite like this. But thanks very much for watching. Again, this is David Potts. Song Notes is the name of my channel. Check out my website. It's playsongnotes.com. All the notes and tabs for all the lessons I do are available there. It's a fantastic resource if you are learning guitar. So check it out. And the goal of mine and this channel and my videos is to get you to pick up your guitar and play. With that, I'll leave you to it. Have a great night, my friends, and I'll see you around. Bye-bye.